Hey friends, it's Chris, the Earthborn Alchemist, and today I'm sharing with you another installment of Your Edible Backyard. This is super cool. This is something that we have literally popping up everywhere right now, and I'm really excited to share this with you because it's closely related to another plant that I like to talk about a lot. It's got massive health benefits when you consume it, both from a medicinal and an edible perspective. Now, I'll explain all that shortly, but what I want to talk about very quickly is most people, when they have their grass, like their back lawn, their front lawn, what they try and do is eradicate the weeds and have the grass grow. It looks nice, it looks green, it looks luxurious, it's like a blanket of green carpet, right? The problem with that approach is it's not super biodiverse. Grass is one particular species, especially if you have a nice grass that looks good. It's one species of thing that is growing, and it's not very usable. It's not super medicinal. It's not really all that edible. I mean, it's not going to poison you, but you get what I'm getting at, right? When you have a back grass, like it looks patchy, granted. We're coming into a very hot time of the year here at the moment, but everything that's growing is a blend. You know, I've got south thistle coming up, I've got blackjack coming up, I've got purslane coming up, I've got pink purslane coming up, I've got certain clovers and ivies coming up. So it's a massive biodiverse ecosystem on my back grass, and I love that. There is no way I would be out here with poisons trying to eradicate the weeds to make the grass look nice. Like, aesthetics only go so far. So having said that, this one that we've got sprouting up everywhere, and it's creating a nice ground cover, usually anywhere where the ground has been disturbed, and it is a native to Florida, although it does grow in other places. It's a succulent as well, and it's known as pink purslane. Now, pink purslane is a species. It's in the same family as regular purslane, pigweed, sea purslane. They're all together. They're all the same family. And pink purslane has almost identical properties to regular purslane. So it's very high in omega-3 essential fatty acid. It's very high in trace vitamins and minerals. It's got vitamins A, C, and E in it. It's got carotenes. It's got flavonoids. It's full of antioxidants. It's anti-inflammatory. It's just a really cool plant to have growing and popping up everywhere. Let me show you what it looks like. So this is it here. You can see he's got that gleam on his leaves that regular purslane has. Kind of grows in little clusters, and you can see it just pops up pretty well everywhere. And you know, if I take you around, you can see, like, here's a big cluster of it. I recently did some work with relocating my fire pit. Here's some of it, and they grow these flowers that are bright purple, and the bees love them as well. So not only is it food, highly nutritious and medicinal, but nature loves it as well. So it's kind of like a win-win. And there was actually something really cool I wanted to show you. We had this old plant sitting out here, and bang, it's just growing out of the old planter next to some grass, crabgrass. But you can see there's literally, it's just popping up. It pops up everywhere. Got some sow thistle coming up here. Like, I am at a little bit of a loss as to why anybody would get around with poison and poison this stuff, because it's medicine, it's food, and it grows freely in abundance. So it's all about connection between us and the natural world, and in that connection it's education, and it's about understanding that these things are being provided for us to use but not abuse, right? Have fun with it. Go out and see what you can find growing in your back grass, and don't poison it. Like, let it grow, let it turn into something, see what it becomes. And if you want to identify it, then get yourself an app and do some research, you know, like PlantNet, great app that helps you identify plant species. And you can just, you can run around and point your camera at everything that grows and figure out what it is with a little bit of research. Now, the better you get at it, the more you're able to readily identify, and you're walking along and you're like, oh, there's so-and-so, and there's that, and there's the other thing, and you just see it, it stands out to you. right? It's a very cool skill to have. It's something that we need to start cultivating within ourselves, because connection to nature is paramount with the connection to ourselves. When we have one, we have the other, and without one, we don't have the other. So if we want to have a better connection to ourselves, we need to have a better connection to the natural growing world. Have fun. Remember, everything that I share is informational only, not instructional. Do not use this to try and identify a plant and then eat it. You need to do the work yourself. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you all soon.